Ever wonder what it really takes to keep those carpets pristine, in like your office building or your favorite restaurant?
Or maybe a hotel lobby.
Yeah, exactly. Today we're getting into all that. It's a deep dive into the world of commercial carpet cleaning.
Way more interesting than it sounds, I promise.
We've got the goods too. This is from, let me see, Cardisai?
The Cleaning and Restoration Science Institute, or CARSI, they really know their stuff.
Right. So this Carsey article, it's not just like, here's how you vacuum. It's the whole shebang.
Whole ecosystem,
Yeah.
history, techniques, the business side.
Oh, and speaking of history, this blew my mind. Did you know that, like, way back in the day, ancient civilizations were all about clean carpets?
Oh, yeah, it's true. I mean, we've come a long way from, beating carpets with sticks to get the dust out, but still.
It's like some things never change. A fresh carpet is a happy carpet, no matter what century you're in.
Exactly. Though I'm definitely glad we have vacuum cleaners now.
Me too. Although, speaking of vacuums, the Car Esai article talks about these, like, high-tech machines they use now. They have heaters and all these crazy attachments.
Right. It's wild. They can, blast dirt with hot water, sanitize everything.
It's like something out of a sci-fi movie.
Yeah.
I never knew carpet cleaning could be so high-tech.
Technology has totally revolutionized the industry. And it's not just about the machines either. It's knowing the best techniques for different carpets, different situations.
So, like, it takes real skill.
Oh, absolutely. It's like being a carpet doctor. Like, take hot water extraction, for example. It's super effective for a really deep clean.
Sounds intense in a good way. How it works.
So they use these machines, right? And they heat water to a really specific temperature. We're talking somewhere between 180 to 212 degrees Fahrenheit.
Wow, that's hot.
Yeah. And then they use these cleaning solutions that, break down the dirt but don't mess up the carpet fibers. And all of that gets sprayed deep into the carpet with high pressure.
Okay, so it's like a power wash, but for your floor.
Pretty much. And then they use these super powerful vacuums to suck up all that dirty water and grime. Leaves your carpet squeaky clean.
So it's like a total spa day for your carpets.
Yeah.
Makes sense. So what about those other methods they talk about, like bonnet cleaning and encapsulation? Are those, like, totally different?
Yeah, so those are good options too, depending on the situation. Like if you need something quick or you're working with certain types of carpets.
It's like different tools for different jobs.
Exactly. Bonnet cleaning, for example. It uses the spinning pad with cleaning solution. Like picture a giant motorized sponge.
Okay, I can picture that.
It's great for surface cleaning and pretty fast, which is perfect for high traffic areas, right? You can't exactly be shampooing the carpet every day in a busy hotel lobby.
True. So bonnet cleaning is like the quick clean
Yeah.
and encapsulation. What is that exactly?
That one's really interesting. You know those little silica gel packets you find in shoe boxes, the ones that absorb moisture?
Yeah.
Encapsulation cleaning is kind of similar, but for dirt, they use these polymers that basically trap the dirt particles so they can be easily vacuumed up.
So it's like crystallizing the dirt?
Kind of. And the best part is it uses way less water than other methods and dries super fast. It's a newer technology, but it's getting pretty popular.
Oh, it sounds pretty amazing. Okay, but let's talk stains. That's got to be like the ultimate carpet nightmare, right? Red wine, coffee spills.
Yeah.
How do the pros deal with that kind of stuff?
That's where things get really interesting. They've got specific techniques for different types of stains. Like, if it's a grease stain, they might use a certain type of chemical to break it down.
So it's not just one magic solution for everything.
Nope. They've got a whole arsenal of tools and tricks. Sometimes they even use enzymes, like they do in laundry detergent.
Enzymes?
Yeah.
For carpets.
Yeah. They can break down certain types of stains way better than just a regular stain remover. It's all about choosing the right tool for the job. And you know what's really cool? This Karsikai article, they're talking about this big trend now towards eco-friendly cleaning, like really sustainable practices.
So it's not just about having spotless carpets anymore. It's about, like, a spotless conscience, too.
Exactly. People are way more aware now, right? About the chemicals, the impact on the environment.
Yeah, totally. Everyone's thinking about that these days.
And businesses, too. So the whole industry is changing, using safer products, that kind of thing.
So what are they using instead of, like, those super strong cleaners?
Yeah.
You know, the ones they smell like they could melt your face off?
Right. Well, a lot of it is plant-based now. Plant-based surfactants.
Surfactants. That sounds intense.
It's just a fancy word for a type of cleaning agent. But yeah, they're derived from plants, so they're gentler on the environment. But they still get the job done.
Plant-based cleaners that actually work. I'm impressed.
And get this. Remember we were talking about things you might find in your pantry? Vinegar. That's making a comeback in a big way.
Vinegar. Seriously, I thought that was just for, like, my grandma's window.
Nope, it's legit. Vinegar is amazing for breaking down dirt and grime. Even some types of bacteria, actually.
Huh, who knew?
Plus, it's super cheap and, like, obviously good for the environment, so it's a win-win.
Okay, I'm sold on the vinegar thing. Anything else I should know about?
Yeah.
What's next? Baking soda.
Funny you should mention that. Baking soda is great for carpets, too. It's a natural deodorizer, so it's perfect for getting rid of those pet smells.
Oh, bless you for saying that. That's a game changer. Okay, so we've got all these different techniques. The eco-friendly stuff is huge now. What's next for commercial carpet cleaning? Where's the industry headed?
Well, this CarSci article talks about that, too. One of the big things is training and certification, like becoming a certified carpet cleaning technician.
So it's not just about knowing how to, like, turn on the vacuum anymore.
Exactly. You got to know the science behind it, different carpet types, all that. Clients are way more demanding these days.
So it's like any other profession. You got to keep learning to stay ahead.
For sure. And the whole eco-friendly thing plays into that, too. Clients want to know you're using safe products, that you're trained properly.
Makes sense. Okay, but all this, like, specialized training, eco-friendly products, doesn't that make it more expensive to hire a professional carpet cleaner?
That's what people think, but it's not always the case. Yeah, investing in those things, it does cost more upfront.
But there's got to be a but here.
But those costs, they're often offset by other things.
Like what? Don't leave me hanging.
Okay. So for one, when you're using those eco-friendly solutions, you often need less of it. They're more concentrated.
So you're saving money in the long run.
Yep. And training, yeah, it costs money, but it also means the technicians work more efficiently, less time on each job, fewer mistakes. That all adds up.
Okay, so it's like an investment.
Exactly. And perhaps the biggest factor, it can actually save businesses money in the long run.
Okay, now we're talking. That's what I like to hear. Saving money. So how does that work?
Well, think about it. When you're regularly cleaning your carpets the right way, you're actually helping them last longer.
Makes sense. I mean, carpets aren't cheap to replace.
Right. So anything you can do to extend their lifespan is good for business, good for the bottom line.
So regular cleaning, it's like an investment.
Exactly. And it's not just about the money either. This CarSci article, they make a really good point about this. Clean carpets, they're not just pretty to look at, they actually make for a healthier workplace too.
Okay, I'm listening. How so?
Carpets, they hold on to everything, right? Dust mites, allergens, you name it, it all gets trapped in those fibers.
So it's like a giant air filter, but not in a good way.
Exactly. But regular deep cleaning, that helps get rid of all that stuff, makes a big difference in the air quality.
Ah, so it's like giving everyone in the office a breath of fresh air, literally.
Yeah.
But does that actually make a difference, like for employees?
Oh yeah, big time. There are studies on this. Better air quality means fewer sick days. People are more productive.
No one wants to work when they're feeling stuffy and gross.
Exactly. And when you're breathing clean air, you just feel better overall. It can even boost morale, believe it or not.
So, clean carpets, happy employees, productive workplace, it all connects.
It really does. This CarSci article, it's great because it connects all those dots. It's not just about appearances, it's about creating a healthier, more productive space and doing it sustainably with those eco-friendly methods we talked about.
It's about seeing the big picture, right? The science behind it all, the impact it has. Who knew there was so much to think about with commercial carpet cleaning?
It's a whole world unto itself. And honestly, we've only scratched the surface here. There's so much more in that CarSci article.
I'm convinced. I'm going to have to check it out myself. So for our listeners, if you want to learn even more, become a carpet expert yourself, go find that CarSci article. The link's in the show notes.
You'll never look at a stain the same way again.
Or a carpet cleaner.
Yeah.
You might even find yourself wanting to high-five the next one you see. They're like the unsung heroes of healthy buildings everywhere.
That's a great way to put it.
Well, this was great. Thanks for taking the time to break it all down with me. Super interesting.
Anytime. Always fun to nerd out about carpets. Until next time.